Alright, and we are back. Day 11. It's almost time to venture with the doctor through the underground passage. Now, he said to bring like enough stuff for a journey or something like that, so I really need to figure out what I want to bring because I have a feeling I might not be coming back here, or otherwise the world is going to change. So, which begs the question of, should I explore the haunted woods or whatever, because I've scarcely done anything there. All I've been is just over in here. But yeah, I don't know. Well, we got one more night at least before we do anything. So let's think about it. Let's maneuver around all these containers in here. See if there's anything that seems really thrilling and worth taking. Which I suspect we won't find anything, but... It's a lot of batteries, we'll take that. I haven't really found much of a use for them yet. I assume they go in one of the flashlights, but... I should do something about that. That wasn't nearly as effective as I'd hoped it would be. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot, huh? Oh well. I got one more night to go, so we'll go ahead and put some fuel in this generator. Okay, so it's time to think. The violin has high value, so I should take that. The shell is whatever. I can use it to make armor. Scrap metal. I don't really have a whole lot of it, so... Single shot pistol I think I could leave. I'll take the weapon parts. Eggs don't seem important. I can trade those for gas. The watch is convenient, I'm not gonna lie. What else we got? Probably take shotgun shells. Full lantern, don't need the rags. Alcohol is always good in a pinch. We got all of our magazines. Matches, probably not super important. We got 2 more slots. Let's see. I mean, a full stack of rags is actually pretty good because I can craft Molotovs and stuff with that. Let me check. What do those need? They need matches too. I have 32 matches. Wow. Is this going to be our final inventory? I mean, I can't really do anything with the shotgun shells right now, though. I just have that single shot shotgun. The bike belt could be useful. I could, because if we go to a different place, then we can summon that guy back over. And I'll take the bandages instead of the... I'm not really sure if I'm going to be expecting to craft right away or what. Kind of irritating to think about. I think that that'll be good, though. And then we'll wait for morning and get back over to the underground entrance. Ooh, I could use the scrap metal tomorrow to repair my shovel after tonight. That'd probably be a good play, because I imagine I might have to kill some things. Now we play the waiting game. I wonder what time it's officially dark at, because it's almost 8 p.m. now. It's getting pretty dark. Shit, where did my sofa go? What on earth? I don't remember doing that with my sofa. Perfect. Now we hold our breath. There's footsteps outside. Maybe he'll go away. Where's he breaking in at? Is it up here? Well, he got in. Come on, man, don't be like that. How the hell did it even get in? That sofa's in the way. Anyone else? Any takers? Yes? No? Yes? No? Got it! Although I don't think we'll be using it again, but either way that was satisfying. The old sack covering his body slides down, revealing his chest covered in horrid growths. It is fused with a porous helmet pulsating to the rhythm of his breath. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Without loosening his grip, the man raises his left arm, bringing his forearm to my face. It's pale as paper and reads, "Do not open the door. Let's stick together." Sorry, amigo, but I can't sell him the violin. Damn. I don't have room for another one of these, which is a shame. So I think I just repair my shovel, and then I get the hell out of Dodge. You know, I'm honestly not sure if the watch is worth using, because I can keep a general tabs on the time just by, you know, the coloration and the environment. Might be worth it to just sell that once I get to wherever I go, if I can sell it. Little bug's having a party there. Due northwest. I wonder if I can see the Wolfman at this place too. I'm curious. So I kind of feel like I should talk to the Wolfman. There he is. Huh. Nothing really new going on. Will he take the violin? No, he won't. I don't want this shit, meat. Okay. Be that way. Do we have the scrap metal on our person? We don't. Okay. Damn, when I was hunting for all that scrap metal before, I could have just come here. I should take everything I need with me. Coming back may prove impossible. I feel like that's the game dropping a pretty heavy hint there. No turning back, though. Are we going? Locked. It's my only way out. I won't be able to open it without my key. Ask the doctor to use the key. Well, he just done sprinted off. Alright, Doc, let's see what we got ourselves into here. There's a man. I stumble upon something amongst the rubble. A strange, soft item. The tunnel has collapsed recently. The reinforced steel protruding from the debris has yet to be covered with rust yet. When I gaze into the tunnel, I notice a silhouette of a man on the ground. Suddenly, the man snaps to life, as if woken up from a deep slumber. Who goes there? Where is he? I don't see him. Is that him? There he is. I hear a faint, unnaturally distorted male voice. Are you one of them? The man attempts to get up, but fails. I can see him desperately flailing his limbs around. It's as if his back has been glued to the ground. No, please. As I approach him, he shuffles his legs nervously, as if trying to retreat into the collapsed tunnel. I didn't do anything, I beg you. I just wanted to pass, to get back to my family. The tree has blocked the only way out, the only path home. A huge, talking tree. I begged it to let me pass, but it wouldn't listen. I could not understand what it was saying to me, so we came here. The man props himself up on his elbows. With a huge effort, he tries to straighten his entire body, but something is firmly holding him by the back and neck. I can't get up. The man drops onto the rubble and goes silent. He clenches his fists. My head hurts. The man places his hands on his forehead and feels a strange dent above his left brow. He freezes. What is this? He carefully inserts his index finger into the hole. His eyelid twitches. My stone. I hear a sound as if an eggshell cracking. The forehead bends under his hand. The stranger pushes another finger into the hole. A thick goo spews from the wound. I can hear his skull cracking. My little stone. The man slowly removes his fingers from the hole in his head, a colorless ooze dripping from them. He's holding something, a round object. That's why. He swings his left hand and throws the object at me. A small, irregular ball bounces off my arm and lands on my feet. Looks like a bullet, but it's soft. This is what put me to sleep. His head lifelessly drops to the concrete floor of the destroyed tunnel and goes still. Suddenly, I can hear the bang of the metal door, followed by the sound of fading footsteps. It's the doctor. A big sign on the door reads, "Closed area." Was it this metal door that closed? Let's go and investigate real quick. Also, there's definitely something in that swampy water. Where was the metal door, actually, now that I think about it? No, we could go back. So it wasn't that door that the doctor closed. Let's see what's down here. Huge root. White goo slowly seeps from the giant root. It flows down the hallway as if guided by some unseen force. The tunnel is completely caved in. I will not be able to break through this way. I need to find another. Alright, whatever you are. Let's duke it out. Come on. There's a corpse. Rusty iron cowbell, huh? Rotten mushroom. I just wanted to pass. Return to my family. Just wanted to pass. That's a swamp creature. Where did it go? Is that a giant eyeball? Growths. Soft organism growing out of the ground. There's a shiny stone. Don't really have room for it right now. Well, at least we don't have to fight that thing, whatever it was. So where the hell did the doctor go? I didn't see any metal doors. Granted, I could have maybe gone another direction, but I'll have to go back down there at some point regardless, I think. Get some of that loot. There was that poison or whatever mushroom. And then the shiny stone. Also, is that a dude pointing at me in that picture? Chapter 2. Nice. New journal entry, the swamp. Broken compressor. A damaged compressor used to refill oxygen tanks. I should be able to fix it. I need whatever the hell that is. It's like a cage fan, like a squirrel cage fan or something like that. Which would make sense for a an air compressor that you need some sort of fan. Gas tank. Hitting the tank will release the gas under high pressure. Ooh, those are some of those things like I could craft those. There's a note. The map is outdated. It must have been prepared around 2 years ago. The woods have changed considerably since then. Moreover, it's so ragged it's barely readable. However, I think I can make out the position of a cottage near the junkyard in the village with that, quote, tree. Day 1. 13-15 hours. The compressor is broken. So is the lock on the trapdoor leading to the underground. Had to use a blowtorch. Fucking moisture. Day 2. 1200 hours. We took 65 photos of the tree. From the observation point in the vicinity of 3C, it grew twice its size in a month. Really quick, even for that local standards. Day 2, 15-20 hours. I'm slowly running out of oxygen. I've sent 2 men to search the nearby junkyard. Maybe we won't have to go back for spare parts for the compressor. Watch out for the cottage near the junkyard, marked building on the map. Someone could be hiding there. Day 12. Day 2, 18-12 hours. At least 10 locals lurking between the trees. How do they know about us? We won't be able to gather our equipment in time. The risk of getting detected is too high. Need to evacuate, he started to write. Hey, there's a knife and a flare. I'm betting that this is a hideout. Oh, nothing happens when I ring the bike bell. Shit. He's got eyeballs staring around. Now I need a wrench. Or not a wrench, whatever. Not pliers, whatever that's called. Locked door. I wonder what's in there. Is that a wooden door? Oh, it's a metal door, so I probably can't break it. The radio is covered in a thick layer of dust. It looks like no one has used it for a long time, but it still smells of warm plastic and burned wires. There's the oven. Let's see, it's 9:18 a.m. or p.m.? Probably a.m., right? Or maybe p.m.? What on earth is that? I don't have any boards on me. The weird organic shit growing out of the ground is perturbing. Barrels. Okay, so these are all like trap items, these barrels. I can shoot them to kill nearby critters. Oh, I can't take that trapdoor, can I? What on earth? A crate covered in a strange organic black shell. I won't be able to open it until I get rid of this substance. Jesus, the noises from the eyeballs and shit. I keep thinking I'm getting attacked. I should probably keep that handgun on me. Go ahead and, Ah, that doesn't seem to work. What's this? Wardrobe? Alright. This place is confusing. Oh. Village. Go and see what the... Oh, God. Just ran right into that shit, whatever it was. Hopefully it didn't poison me. Fish. Harvest. Huh. Yeah, just grabbing fish with your hands like you do. I do it all the time. Let's see. What the fuck? Let's see what you're made of when I use another weapon. Human spider, huh? I'll have to get a better bearing for its attacks and range and capabilities. Definitely took a lot of damage from the bullets. I think it was less tough than the chompers. Crows. Something must have scared them off from the huge tree crown towering over the village. What was that? The fuck? There's something. Is that on a chain? The fuck is it? A doormat with a flower pattern. Door seems to be blocked. Oh, you're new. Oh, okay, so you saw Mushroom Man. Wait, what size is that? It's just regular odd meat? Okay. Alright. Mushroom Man, won't you take me by the hand to the promised land? I feel like I definitely heard footsteps. Oh yeah. A lot of mushrooms up here I can come back for. Oh, pliers. That's the word I was looking for. Pliers. And a sickle. Does not interrupt enemy attacks. Uh-oh. I can see the crown of a huge tree through the small window under the ceiling. A lottery ticket, huh? I feel like... I gotta figure out, like... how to use numbers, combinatorics for those locks with some of these clues. And fabric. Damn, there's like good stuff here. I have to come back here with like a freed up inventory. Oh shit. Shit. That thing came out of nowhere. I still got that chomper wandering around too. Oh, he didn't come out of nowhere, he came out of the doggy house. That's pretty funny. Locked, I could open it with a lockpick. What about with my shovel? The word thief has been scratched onto the floor. Axe blade. There's so much good stuff. A photo of 3 boys Somebody scratched the word thief onto the photo. Have I met any of those three boys? Logs. Alright, that's all I can do up here. Who are you? The cripple. Wait, bloody hell, you're alive. The old man extends his hand, blindly trying to reach me. You're not from around here, eh? You cannot be, All them lads are dead. It's only me and he finally finds his arm and grabs it. For a moment he clutches my hand in silence, then I hear him mumbling under his breath. I don't have anything, mate. Only this chair, bloody hell. His gaze stops somewhere under the leaky barn ceiling. What? The old man suddenly jumps up. What are you saying? I feel his long fingernails digging into my hand. Ain't no fucking tree that. It looks like a tree, but those faces. I know 'em, buggers, every single one of them. So close and so fake. They're not real, they're not. From time to time, I thank God I went blind. I don't have to look at them. The old man lets go of my hand to lean against the broken back of the chair. He sighs with relief. It disgusts me. It fucking disgusts me, this buggery. This fucking scum. All the time I have to listen to its pathetic blabber, complaining all the time. As if I were supposed to believe it's human. That it's me, Zacha. Yeah, right. He suddenly reaches towards me with both hands, almost falling out of the chair. He grabs onto my sleeve. I feel all his weight on me. You, lad. You got your hands and legs, strong arms. I beg you, get rid of that filth from my village. I can't bear another day of that abomination, wailing and sobbing. I want to die in peace, fucking hell. I want to die in peace. Listen to me. I've thought about it for a long time. I've had a lot of time to think, for fuck's sake. His eyes widen. His pupils are milky white. I can feel him climbing my coat. You need to find the basement. Jazyuk's basement. I remember it. It's right next to the tree. The tree is too large, so if you can't reach from the top, you gotta try from the bottom. Find the basement. And there, surely, you'll find the tree's roots. The bloody thing must have roots. That's where they are. Destroy them. Pull them up, drag them, twist the fuck out of them. You'll find a way, eh? I know you will. The old man slides down my coat straight onto his destroyed wheelchair. For a moment he searches for his stone, which he uses to prop himself up against the muddy floor of the barn. Thank you, thank you. I show him the photo of 3 boys. Upon seeing the photo, the cripple cringes with disgust. These ruffians, eh? Sons of a thief. There were 7 of them. The mother took the 4 youngest ones when the hunger struck. The other 3 stayed with the father. They were weak and sickly. One day, the father got into his head that they were getting smaller rations because we've written them off. His hands start to tremble. So he went with a group of people to rob us of our food in the night. They broke into the basement. It didn't end well. The cripple goes silent. The lads threw them out of the village. I don't know what happened to them after that. People used to say they wander the woods with the savages, looking for their place. He gives me back the photo. I can still hear the cries of that thief all the bloody time. Show him the photo of the road. The old man grabs the photograph, feels it, then takes out a small glass object from his pocket and puts it to his eye. The road home. What a load of bollocks. The road to madness is what it is. Let's gossip. No one lives around here anymore. Everyone is dead. Only sometimes, the man lowers his voice, sometimes I hear footsteps. They wake me up at night. The sound of bare feet against the floor and bells, sort of. They come out of nowhere. They move towards the trees, then come back. They pass me and fall silent. They're like a nightmare, a bloody nightmare. It used to be different here. First, the woods changed. The trees started sprouting up everywhere. We were cut off. Then the water flooded our fields. People went crazy out of hunger. They fought over food. What are you going on about again? The old man leans toward me, scowling. The wheelchair. The war took me legs, and these wankers burned my house and me pigs. But it was years after the war. They said it was to fight the disease, so they said. And my Zocha, the disease took her from me. All I have is this wheelchair, and this land. Years ago, when my eyes were good, people used to pass through here. They would leave their huts and go, there where that damn tree grows. They would often leave at night, so that no one could see them. They went into the deep dark woods, and never came back. Some of them would say they're going home, but most of them were silent. I don't know. The land has changed. The trees have cut us off from the rest of the world, but home for me has always been here. Then that monstrous, moaning abomination grew out of the ground. It blocked the passage, and that's that. No one has managed to pass through since then. Maybe people found some other place. Maybe they died at the swamps, just like us. If you come across some wheels, 2 little wheels, so that I could fix me chair, maybe you would benefit from it as well. That is a lot of information. That is like, he is the expository guy. Captain Exposition. If I find 2 little wheels, bring them to him. Talking tree. The tree is gigantic. Its bark stays in constant motion. It swells and collapses into itself, as if breathing. I see human silhouettes growing out of the tree trunk. They're also moving, as if gesturing in slow motion. Dozens of mouths repeat their lines simultaneously, creating a uniform, noisy murmur. Between the boughs, I catch a man's gaze. It's fixed on me. His body, similarly to the other beings, seems to form an integral part of the tree. His limbs are gnarled and his face is grotesquely deformed. He's the only one to acknowledge my presence. His hand slowly raises, pointing to something on the horizon, above the roofs of the destroyed village. The man's lips are moving, but the ghastly murmur of the other voices drowns out his words. Let's try to climb the tree. The bark is slimy and soft. Its creases move away from my shoes and hands. I feel the arms that protrude from the root tugging at my clothes. I'm not sure if they want to drag me down or pull me closer. I barely break free from their grasp. Climbing up is out of the question. Let's look at the lips of the person talking to me. Even though the figure speaks sluggishly, it is too high for me to read its lips properly. I think one of the words is radio. Alright. Now I can make out some of the words. You took everything from us. The shouts come from an old man. Only the tip of his head and one of his arms sticks out between the tightly crowded bodies. You stole it, thieves. May the dogs piss on your faces. Right next to him, a woman's head, wobbling from side to side, repeats, We were hungry. We were hungry. Another figure, hiding his face under an enormous root, lets out a chilling shriek. Quiet. Fucking quiet. Leave us in peace. Shut up. He's interrupted by a man next to him, his intestines hanging from his stomach. It was our common good. It was meant for all of us. You stole it. High above, at the top of the crown, 2 silhouettes hang side by side from their hands, and legs are grown into the tree trunk. Legs are grown into the tree trunk, are trying to bite each other's faces off. Jesus. I think that will constitute a good leaving off point for now. Next time we'll have to try to set up that hideout and see what sort of horrible shit comes after us, because I have a feeling it's going to be bad this time.